This video is brought to you by Income Travel Insurance. On this trip, join me, Jacqueline, the occasional traveller, as I uncover some hidden gems while exploring the islands of Penghu in Taiwan with Income's travel insurance. Locals love to visit Penghu for a quick getaway, and the popular sites can get pretty crowded. I'm going to show you some less well-known spots where you can still experience what Penghu is famous for, away from the crowds. Penghu is located off the west coast of Taiwan and consists of over 90 islands. Lovely beaches, beautiful water, it's most famous in summer for its fireworks festival, historic fishing culture, and some impressive natural geology. A quick Penghu travel tip before we go on: be prepared for potential travel delays. Flights and ferries to and from Penghu do get postponed or cancelled quite often because of bad weather like high winds and heavy rains. I was lucky on this trip not to encounter any delays or cancellations, but having Income's travel insurance for extra protection definitely was a relief. Now, back to Penghu's hidden gems. One of the highlights on Penghu's Huxi is here at Kui Pi Shan. They call it Mo Si Fen Hai, or Moses Parts the Sea. So there is an island off the shore called Ciyu, and at low tide, a stone path reveals itself like Moses parting the Red Sea, and people wait for this moment when the beach is open and they're allowed to walk across the sea to the island. So this is one of the things that people come to Penghu especially to see. You'll see lots of people waiting and filming at the viewing area in front of the island. But the hidden gem here is actually to the left side. Now there's a small hill that you can climb. This is Kui Pi Shan itself, Kui Pi Hill, and the path up the hill takes you to a lovely viewpoint where you can see Mo Si Fen Hai, not only from up high, but from the side as well, so you can actually see the stone path connecting the beach to Ciyu. And if you keep walking on, you will find a second viewpoint that reveals another island that is also only seen at low tide that even fewer people know about. This is Fan Sha Wei, and you can walk to it if you really wanted to, but it's quite remote and slippery, so do take extra care of the tide times and the terrain if you do plan to see this intertidal area. For me, I prefer just admiring the view from up here. Almost all of the islands in Penghu are made of basalt rock, the result of volcanic lava activity and how the islands were formed. The lava cooled in these unusual hexagonal column walls, and these are now one of the natural sites people come to Penghu to see. Ciyu Island has several popular spots. Zhixi Rock Waterfall on the west side is very popular with Instagrammers as it's right by the sea. To the east, Daguoye is also very popular for its long stretch of wall, the small pond in front of it, and the beautiful sea view nearby. But if you want to get away from the crowds, let me show you a hidden gem spot. Just around the corner, 100 meters away, is this place called Sanshi Bi, where you can enjoy these same basalt rock columns. They're not as many, but they're still, enough for you to sort of enjoy. And the difference is you can actually get up close to them here, and it's a lot quieter. You can see there's nobody else around me right now. There are no signs marking this place, but you can follow the route to get here on Google Maps quite easily. Fishing was the main way of life for Penghu's residents for a long time. One of the unique fishing methods they developed were the stonewares. Essentially, these are fish traps built out of stone in the intertidal area. Fish can enter at high tide, and the bottleneck entrance stops them from escaping at low tide. Of all the stonewares left today, the Shuangxing Shihu at Qimei Island is by far the most famous one for its twin hearts and has become a symbol of Penghu. But it's located more than 2 hours away from the main island by boat, and you can only see it from afar. A less well-known way to see a stoneware up close can be found in Ciyu. This hidden gem is the Zhixi Tiger Eye, or Humu Shihu. At low tide, you can walk out to where the stone walls are exposed and walk along the walls to get closer to the main fish trap area. It's a very beautiful and scenic coastal area, but even though the tide was low that day, the wind and waves were pretty strong when I visited, so I decided not to walk out on the walls. Safety first, everyone! Here's another Penghu travel tip. Their main roads are great, but some of the smaller roads and trails in the more remote areas can be a bit rough. Stay protected on your adventures exploring hidden gems with Income's travel insurance as a safeguard against injuries caused by accidents. So whether it's famous attractions or hidden gems, there's plenty for you to do in Penghu. And I hope this video has given you some idea of what you can do there and help you in planning your itinerary. So stay tuned to my blog at theoccasionaltraveller.com for more updates on my trip to Penghu, as well as my adventures around Taiwan. So once again, thanks to Incomes Travel Insurance. Travel insurance is one of my must-haves when it comes to traveling. I've not had to use it very much, thankfully, but on the occasion that I've had to, it has come in very useful. So happy travels everybody, and stay safe.